choke. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old.
Wait a minute, let me sit down.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The man, Thomas, stepping in now for the Yankees. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying into the second deck and gone. It's that ball goodbye. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 1-0, and the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
What does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Yeah, that's ridiculous. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Thomas with some impressive production lately. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they get a few back. It's 10-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
He's in there.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's out. Man at first, Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. This could end it. Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. The man, Thomas, will hit next. He's a guy who does it all. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they close the gap. It's 11-8. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, Ken Queen. Got him, and that's the ball game. Thomas was a real bright spot despite the loss. A special game at the just about ready to go. And taking the ball for the Yankees, the man, Thomas. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
The batter now, Russell McGowan. Top of the zone for a strike, and we're underway. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 down.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Lonnie Hester, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
We're watching a player who can hit and pitch at the major league level, which automatically makes him one of the most interesting players on the field.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Can you imagine the mental aspect of switching between hitting and pitching? It must be exhausting. Each role's requiring a little different mindset and strategy, so it's almost like a switch in their head they need to be able to turn on and off.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. Next is the designated hitter, the man Thomas. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. It's a bomb. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tying some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
That one fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 with the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Luke Keeschel. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now, Aiden Wilson. Late on that fastball. Thomas, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2024. 2 out, space is empty. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Thomas back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Whaley matched a homer in his last game. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now, Otto Lopez. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Cut out and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Russell McGowan. This one in the air. McLean. And that is that. So 1 hit. 1 out, bases empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Lonnie Hester. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Well, these Royals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
In the air, left side. And there's one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Out towards left center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Popped up. Collier. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that back for more from the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Right through there for a strike. Keeschel in his 7th season, 32 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Aiden Wilson steps in for the Royals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Honey cut under this one. Snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Lawrence Whaley. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Whaley went deep in his most recent game. That one in triple digits.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Yankees up by 3. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone.
shows the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Otto Lopez. And it's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that one fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. Still
Number 99, the man, Thomas.
lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Quezada on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So up next, Scott Yee. And a swing and a miss there. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit, and the great state of
2 away. And next up for the Royals, Otto Lopez. Right through there for a strike. Swung on, popped up left side. Collier sizes this one up. He's got it, and that is that. And to the plate for Kansas City, Luke Keeschel. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Thomas with an excellent game at the plate for them and a nice job pitching too. Some excellent.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third to me, demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself. I never get the winning face, cynical, really got me dead. I did past like progression last year, and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body at the body, lesson at the lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house because I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only know what I was. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, like a story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the wreck up in his lungs, I was here to rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I'ma never let it power as I lie to the masses. God with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist, that's the promoter.
I won't fall you down.
So digging in, the man Thomas. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. So now it's the four-hole hitter, David Lee. 2 on, 1 out. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Bottom of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, the man Thomas. Crowley back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner at second. 2 down. And that one hammered. Going back. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner at first with 2 away. The man Thomas stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 5-4. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Another homer. A walk-off win in the bottom of the 9th.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the back.
Final score of 8-6.
My dreams, the green twins with your eyes.
Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off.
Ready to go now. And now the shortstop, Russell McGowan. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Henry Irvin steps in for the Royals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Here's the veteran outfielder, Owen Casey.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that is that. So they're able to work. Here's a big power threat. The man, Thomas. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But there's oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Swing at a ground ball. Meyer tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. One out, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, Lawrence Whaley. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the veteran third baseman, Mariano Manuel. In the air, out towards left center. Thomas hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Man at first. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Scott Yee. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Triolo steps on the bag. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Russell McGowan. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Slings to first and one away in the top of the third. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ford makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And they're all loaded up. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Out to short. Tosses to first. Out to escape him. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. The man, Thomas. Cabrera back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Forget it.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Popped up, catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Base is empty, 1 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Mariano Manuel. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. So digging in, Scott Yee. Right side. Under it. They got it for out number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Russell McGowan. Cut on and lifted in the air. Quezada sizes this one up, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 8-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Swing and a pop-up. McLean.
Take it.
Hauls it in for the out.
Now back the right fielder, Casey.
2 outs, nobody on. And next up for the Royals, Owen Casey. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a ball popped up. McLean drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So no run. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Lawrence Whaley steps in for the Royals.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully.
Next to hit, Mariano Manuel. Here comes the 0-1. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up now for Kansas City, Scott Yee.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas makes the play, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals nothing. Now it's going to be the man Thomas. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. This one in the air, right field. Casey brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Russell McGowan. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, nobody out. And now here is Henry Irvin. In the air, right field has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
So a man at first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. Ripped to short. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
One down. And now the center fielder.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
And next up for the Royals, Luke Keeschel. Two out, space is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, second, Lawrence Whaley.
So 2 down. Lawrence Whaley steps in for the Royals. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Smoked into left, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Here's the center fielder, the man Thomas. Here's a rocket out to left. Alvarez brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Back in the Bronx, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Scott Yee. That's to third. Tosses across to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Back to the top of the order, and the batter will be the shortstop, Russell McGowan. Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining. So now the DH spot, Henry Irvin. The Royals down to their final strike. Thomas really stood out in this